You know what I'm saying? We talk about the Melo-verse. It's like the Spider-Verse out here on 7 p.m. You know what I mean? We talk about it behind the scenes all the time. Yeah, fans get to
trademark that.
Get a little something into it now. You know what I mean?
It's done. The Melo-verse is already.
Into the Melo-verse.
Melo-verse is already.
It's been so many variants.
We took care of that already.
You know what I'm saying? We got Olympic Melo. You know what I'm saying? We got Hoodie Melo. We got Cuse Melo. You know what I'm saying? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So we're going to tap into that in this next segment. And this goes back to a conversation we have all the time, bro. Mm-hmm. We had PG on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, a.k.a. 7 p.m. in Vegas. And, you know what I'm saying? We was outside. And we talked about young kids, nowadays appreciating PG's game. Like him being their GOAT, right? But the youth, and I told you this, dog. I was like, I got one at the crib. The youth are fucking with the guard. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, Bulls rookie.
Fuck with the babies, man.
Come on, dog. Bulls rookie Matas Buzelis called Melo the greatest scorer ever. And Bryce James said, you're top 5 all time. With all these accolades, this appreciation, this love, today, for your game when you played, I want to ask, if Knicks Melo's playing today, how much you averaging per game? You know what I'm saying? And how you getting it? In today's game, because you know what you can do. We know what the bag is deep.
Yeah.
But what do you? How are you approaching it? What are you averaging, and how you getting to that?
So Knicks Melo, we talking about.
Yeah. Headband. I'm wearing a headband so y'all can see how many times I get
leading
fouled.
scorer,
12, 13,
All NBA,
12, 13 season.
Yeah.
13 like that.
Knicks
12,
tape
13,
era.
14 era.
Yeah.
Step right into the 3 splash. Hold that Bulls Easter Sunday.
Yeah, I think I'll be very similar to where I was at that point in time because of the makeup of the team, right? And now I can just I'm just going to go score, but I can just now like be very effective and master shit that I need to do in this offense.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Like
that team, the Knicks tape team that we referring to, like we had a culture. We had, we had swag. Like we was coming down pulling from, you know what I mean, from the hash mark. Like we was playing the right way. Like that was one of the times in New York, we're like, okay, this is the way, this is how New York basketball should be.
Right.
So you going in after a game, even after a loss, like you're like, oh, I feel good about this. Right? So if I'm taking that player and implementing that into today's game, it'll be very efficient. It'll be very effective. Like for what I know now and having that and being able to implement that in today, my movements will be a lot different. The way I get the ball would be a lot different. But with that being said, to be able to play in this type of system today, where it's like 4 out, 1 in, pass and move, I can call up anybody on the court that I want in this pick and roll. Like I can dictate that. Like for me personally, and guys who was of my caliber as far as thought the game that way, we would thrive in moments like that. There's no double teams today. There's no help. Could you imagine me on, like, I don't want to say can you imagine, but just like me personally on the block today at my position when nobody else goes down there.
Yeah.
Like, so for me to take advantage of that, where it's like, I know there's no double team coming down there. Like you at your mercy down at this point in time. I don't have a double team.
You have a double team. You got the 20
I don't have a double team. Like
I don't movement.
I don't have
every player interview, every podcast, when they talk about the toughest, the knuckleheads do it when they're like hardest person to guard. When they say you, it's like, yo,
bro, I need
an ice bath after guarding this.
But also like with my build, right?
Yeah.
And the physicality that I brought to the game, and down there though, like and in the block and in the paint, like if I'm able to, and I'm like at that point we talk about MVP Melo in a sense, right? Yeah. Shout out to my man in Boston who gave me the vote. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we talk about like that was the level of play that I was dealing. Like
what's the stat line number? What's the number looking like?
You know what I'm saying?
Give us a number.
A number. You know what I'm saying? And
with this team, like today on the Knicks?
And let me give you some math. All right, you got 8 free throw attempts and 3 3.
I think the way that I play, I would definitely get to the line more.
Way more, yeah.
Right? Like even early in my career, like I was getting to the line 10, 11, 12, 13 times. Like
And that was low.
People forget about, you know what I mean? People forget about that. Like I got to the line. I knew how to draw fouls. I was physical until they started changing the rules a little bit.
Yeah.
So if I'm able to still bring that to today's game where I can go get fouled, I can post, there's no double teams, just me and you on the island. And I can play in pick and rolls, and I got other guys. Like honestly, with this team, I would say I'm averaging 28.
That's what I was leaning. I was
about
like
to say.
27, 28.
27,
I think.
28.
I'm averaging 28, and that it's only because it's also because throughout my career, that's where I've been at, right? 26 to 28, like, and on this team, and it's a winning team. And I can just go be that efficient scorer, effective scorer for the type of team that we have built here. Oh, I'm thinking championship. Like you have to, because you got everything, every piece that you would actually need.